So we're talking to the private investigator. He seems to be on Gurleen's side. So we're like, we're going to go with him. We're going to work with him. So the marathon comes. She does amazing. She runs it. She's, wearing the shirts. We're all wearing the shirts that she made. She made this for the marathon. Justice for Gavin, justice for Gavin. And, she did it. She did it. Even, she's such a strong woman. She did it. So proud of her that day.
You did it! You did it! Woo!
You did it.
All right.
I leave that, bud.
Thank you. Let's go, marathon winner! Woo!
My angel right here.
Yeah.
He passed away in May, and now I feel like there's missing pieces, and I plan to find out those missing pieces. This race today was for him. It was all for him. Something happened to my son that day. I will find out what happened to my son, no matter what.
So at this point, we're just moving forward with the private investigator. The friends are gone at this point. Life insurance gone, everything gone. And mind you, Gurleen has never seen a picture of her son's injuries. She never saw it. She just was going off of her memory, telling me what was on her son. So I'm like, yo, we gotta ask this PI. We need the pictures, and we need to figure out what's going on. We need to get all the evidence so that it's obvious what's happening. So I'm like, Gurleen, you gotta do this. So she reaches out to the PI. Oh, we need the pictures. And then with getting the pictures, we also get access to the videos from that day from the police department. And it was weird vibes. But I got receipts, as I said. So in the video, I'm noticing Gurleen is the only one actually searching for her son. All her friends, the friend that invited her to Jacksonville, Florida, is just standing there. The husband is just standing there. It's just like some weird, it's like literally like a movie. Like, you ever seen the movie Get Out? Like, it's literally like that. You see all these people just standing there like robots, and Gurleen's just running back and forth screaming, Gavin, where are you? Then there's this woman in a black wig and dark glasses, and then she comes up to the officer. Oh, there's this pedophile house nearby. Maybe we should check it out.
That circle the lake. For example, who lives there? Are there sex offenders there? Are there, bad people? I didn't see any of that.
Yeah. I was watching the videos as well, and the woman with the short bob and the glasses came over to the cop and said there's allegedly a pedophile house over there and that someone should look over there to check it out. I think that
there was an indication that a uniformed officer went to a house, and the address I don't have in front of me. Mm-hmm. But they basically said, well, he's not home, and left it alone. Well, of course he's not home.
Exactly.
If he just did something. So the fact that he wasn't there, they kind of took that as means there should be any involvement.
The cop comes on the scene, and it seems like he already has an idea. He's like, oh, is he in the pond or something? Like, he's coming there with the leading narrative, which was weird to me.
I do agree with you to some extent, and I'll tell you, I'm not decided yet. I have too little information, but I'm working on it. Mm-hmm. But I do agree with you so far that the initial response seemed to be what's called tunnel vision.
Exactly. Yep.
They thought he drowned. That's it.
Exactly.
Like there was no additional investigation.
There was none. Like, this is investigative nature. We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You should be trying to figure out what's going on. Canvas's house is
with you on. I will tell you whether you like it or not, right?
Of course.
But so far, you seem reasonable in your request. You're not saying you know what happened. You're saying we need to look into more opportunity to exclude these things as happening for foul play.
Exactly. And
so the injury photos will be a big part of that.
Yeah, and there are some suspicions she has with the friends that was around her. She's not saying that they did something, but a lot of things transpired where it seemed highly unlikely that it was coincidence involving her friends. This is like some weird movie vibes. And at this point, I'm just like, Frazzle Drip? I'm just honestly thinking this is some real weird stuff. Seems like everybody got a little piece into it. Everybody seems like they're involved. I can't say that for sure, but I'm connecting dots, and it's just like 1 + 1 = 2. So we finally get the picture of Gavin's injuries. We were floored in his face like that. And there's literally no bite marks anywhere else. It don't even look like a bite mark. It looked like somebody just went like this. Like on some, I don't even know, bro. Like some wolf X-Men things. She had to go through hurdles to even get that. Because as the detective, the lead detective, there's no video of him walking in the water. Oh yeah, that went missing. Nobody knows what that is. There was never any video. So when she finally get the picture, we just start crying. Both of us. We see the picture, we like, yo, nah. Something happened to this little baby. Something happened.
I'm doing that. Can you imagine? I'm doing that for your brother. You know you love this. I'm doing it. Sebastian, come say hi to your brother. Come touch him. Come say hi to your brother. Come say hi to Diamond. 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 No. I love you so much, brother. It's my birthday. I'm trying so hard. I'm fanning every day. I'm fanning. I'm trying for your brother. I need him, but I'm trying. I'm fanning. Oh my God!
But it seems like it was a hurry up job.
Yeah.
You know, they were in a hurry. Oh, it's a kid. There's a pond. He drowned.
And there were people saying there were no footprints if he had no socks on in the video. There were no footprints near the pond.
And I'll go one further. How did a child get out into the water, drown? And if I'm not mistaken, he disappeared about 7 p.m. Is that correct?
No, 5:30.
5.
Yeah.
5:30. Okay. And did they find him at night about what? 9 or
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So in that time frame, the human body doesn't start decomposing. Well, it starts immediately, but when you're underwater, the water is cooler than being out in the sun, and it slows the decomposition. It's like being in a refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right? Because the water is cooler. For a turtle to cause damage to that level doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that part, that's the main thing that bothers me so far. I'll tell you why. A turtle bite should look like tiny triangles, right? When you see the edges of tissue where a turtle bites, it looks like a triangle. Like a pointy tip all the way across. Because turtles have basically beaks, almost like a bird, right?
Okay.
So that's what we should be seeing. And you said his chest was open,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did you know that? Was there a photograph you saw?
I saw him in that table.
Okay. Had they done the autopsy already?
Yes, they've done the autopsy and they didn't, they left things out, such as his knees being broken. And that was another concern we had, was about the exhuming of the body. Would it decay where we wouldn't be able to know that it was broken?
No, broken bones stay broken. They
Okay.
don't heal because he's dead.
Okay, what I'm
The
saying
healing
is
process
there's no
requires you to heal.
deteriorating, right? It would still show that the knees.
Yeah, a broken bone will stay forever.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to go, because a bone heals just like a scratch heals. Your body's pumping blood and nutrients, and it recalcifies. But if there's no heartbeat, there's no healing. It just stays the way it is, which we know that's the case.
Yeah, but that morning when I saw him at that table, his chest was open already. His chest was open. They took out his organ. And when I tried to touch him, the doctor stopped me.
Yeah, well, think about this. The tip of his nose, I believe they said he was found face down.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, so his face is going to be stuffed in the mud. How's a turtle going to eat it?
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Nothing makes sense.